Hello, and welcome to Rabbit and Steel. Um, so this game's about to have some DLC come out, like, in a few days, and I don't have the time nor drive to endlessly practice hard mode to, like, unlock all that. So I think I'm gonna finish the story on normal, and then maybe if I have time I'll play hard. I don't know. I like this game, it's just I am terrible at it. I'm not sure who I should play. I don't know what will happen if I break the final spell and then make my way to the end bit. Hang on. Ah, crap. The mic is a bit in the way. Okay, that seems a bit better. Let's go... Wait, what's this? Bonus, start with 10 extra gold. I'd have a 3 out of 5 chance to end up at Emerald Lakeside at some point. With that 10 extra gold... I didn't actually notice the 10 extra gold thing there. So, you know what? Let's put on the wing and let's go. Wait, I have not played this in so long. Not too bad. Breaking chests is gonna be a complete pain in the ass, though. Let's see. Abilities with a global cooldown equal to or higher than 1.5 seconds, deal 50% more damage. Equal to... That's all of my abilities. So if I don't... shorten my global cooldowns... Why not? It's... I think it was equal to or more than, so... What are the odds that I don't end up actually going to Emerald Lakeside? All because I wanted 10 extra coins. That'd be hilarious. Every 2 times you use your defensive gain energy, your primary's damage is increased, but the special's cooldown is increased by 4 seconds. No thank you. Primary inflicts spark. 30% chance of dealing 100 damage to all enemies when your primary does. So I think Spark might be is the more reliable one, but Brightstorm Spear has a potential of like things. But I think I'll go with more reliable. Alright, this is a boss that is completely like what it's a counter to poor Druid here. Alright. Pet the cat. And let's see here. Reduces cooldown of your special for 2 seconds each time it's used. But it's got a cooldown of 7 seconds, so that would actually be really good. Summons an inferior ally that fires your target 5 times over 15 seconds, dealing damage each time. Ability effect is changed and now has a cooldown. So that turns it into basically another summoned spirit. I think this would be better for me, I think. Alright, let's go. Wait, these are... oh no. I just realized these enemies are complete counters to poor Druid. I guess it's a good thing I'm not fighting them on hard. I've gotta keep remembering to keep summoning. Also, I've gotta... ah! Okay, that's you done. I need to definitely get more used to keeping an eye on everything on the screen. Okay, let's do this. Gotta keep the familiars going as much as I can. Because they're the big damage. Ah! Come on, Tasha. You're about to be a shopkeeper. What? Well, that was mean. Okay, let's place down another one. And we're good. And now for probably the worst boss fight that you could possibly fight as Druid. Let's see. Ability or loot with a cooldown is activated. Don't all of my abilities have a cooldown? No, just my special and thing. An invulnerability when you move 25 leaps. Start each fight. Inflict all enemies with sap for 99 seconds. extra damage from abilities or loot effects. That's 20 extra damage, 99 seconds. The two best ones here are probably the Lion Charm, because I'm spamming my Familiar, and the Blood Vial. Question though, does this have a cooldown? It does not. I think this has potential for being better, because if I can turn my secondary into the one that has a cooldown, that would also be good. I didn't realize it was just an AoE around me. Maybe I should have reread that properly. Oop. I'm sure it's fine. It feels like cheating, because I'm so used to normal difficulty at this point. Whoop! Hey, this is rough. I always found it weird that people found Marin to be hard because of this attack specifically. I think people at the time when they were like mentioning it just didn't know how big their hitbox was. Come on. Yeah. Like, your hitbox is so small that you can actually not move at all during this attack and survive it. Well, I don't know the sweet spot, so I'm not gonna, you know... Okay, just gotta keep summoning these little butterflies. They're my main damage right now. I'd appreciate if you didn't laser beam me. Ow. Just have to pay attention to not intentionally slow myself down when the attack goes off. Alright. Oh shit. I might not actually get the place I wanted. Alright, pet the cat. Lingers for less time, damage per hit is increased. Active time and number of hits is increased. Sure. I think that would be better. I am going to ignore healing and and just hope that I don't take more than one hit. And these butterflies are, like, kind of crazy. Jeez, I am straight up 1 damage at a, like, 1 hit at a time. Okay, this is one where I'm just using the attacks. And placing down the thing did work. Alright. Let's go. Just gotta be careful. Stretch to the tether. If I could get it timed. Oop, that was bad. If I could time my secondary so that it, gets in the middle, that would probably be the best. Okay. It should be fine though. Seriously, those familiars when they get going. Cooldowns less than or equal to 10 seconds become 5 seconds. So I could potentially use the Opal's Spirit Summon a lot more. Sure. I don't think I have the luxury of using the other items. Oop. I'm going to end up with a ton of butterflies. I'm thinking that if I could get rid of a lot of the local delay on my my primary. That would be good. Look how many butterflies there are! Oop. I've got to stay up there. Wait, did the butterflies actually target the most optimal enemies? Because that would be interesting if that's the case. Yeah, I think they're straight up targeting the most optimal enemies. Up. I need to be a little bit careful with those. Never mind. Let's go. Lucky. That's just lucky. Alright, what are you? Place down a field that deals 1,000 damage to enemies within it once 8 seconds. Only one such field can be activated. Damage is significantly increased, size is significantly increased, number of hits is reduced. That could be good. It could be good. I don't think I've ever used the landmine. I really don't think I've ever used the landmine before. But it's getting boosted by 50%, so that'd be 1,500 damage as long as they're inside the radius, so... Oh, I forgot. Pet the cat. That is not much bigger. Oh shit! That is not going to work. Yep. Okay, so only the first hit was actually viable for the landmine. But when it hit, it hit. Okay, I need to keep moving. Need to stop moving. Okay, back to keep moving. Need to stop moving. Okay. Stop moving. Nice big hits. Okay, I need to match colors. Man, that feels awesome when it hits. It's still not as strong as another build that I had, which was like a sort of one punch man bunny build with a brawler. And that went pretty well. It's like these massive hits you're seeing now was just like a rapid punch. Okay. Deal 5% more damage when you place debuff on an opponent. Your defensive has a 3% chance of resetting. Every 12 seconds, using a special, deal 400 damage to enemies in a moderate radius around you. And your primary inflicts curse, which causes enemies to take 10% extra damage. I think both Moon Pendant and the curse would be good here. I mean, the more stable option would be the Blackwing Staff, so I think I'll take it. Oh yeah, that actually buffed the, what's it called? Whoops, I keep pressing. Oh crap. I hate this because I keep not paying attention. Gotta let these things explode. Which is the hardest thing, honestly. Okay. Turn into big old frog. Yep. Oh. I need to let it explode. I need to let it explode. There you go. Luckily, this boss doesn't seem to be one that moves around too much. Except for in instances like this. Let's see. Let's place it on you again. Because you're going to be sitting there for who knows how long. There we go. And scene. Just another performance. Perhaps this is what it will be. Performance after performance. Until I fall back beneath the waves. Will my friends still remember me by then? Will they still know me by then? Evie! We'd like to do the collaboration. If you're still up for that. I'm sorry for being so flaky. I was a fool for not accepting your offer before. Yeah. We'll get some eyeballs on you for sure. No, not that. I was a fool for not wanting to have fun with my friends. Getting attention is a distant third to just us hanging out. And the wonderful things we'll create. Of course. Okay. So, the frogs are having fun now. Wonderful Collab. Help break the spell on the frogs. Now, the part that I don't know is... will breaking this the last spell end the game after I reach the moon? No longer has a cooldown, Gains use every 25 times. I'm using that. Pet the cat. And let's see here. Let's just use up all the money. So the spear is not something I can hit with the landmine, unfortunately. And oh yeah, this setup was definitely a good idea with the defensive. I think once it gets going, I could probably fight this axe indefinitely. Just due to the sheer amount of times I'd be able to deal damage. Okay, you're summoning moons on me. Probably going to defeat you before that mine goes off, but whatever. Yep. By the way, I'm just playing Druid because, like, I haven't played Druid in so long. Especially for a video. Let's see. Every 10 seconds, fire a projectile at your target. That deals damage. Implies burn. Secondary now only deals 10 damage. Implies ghost flame. Deals 30% more damage. Breaks if you take damage 3 times. You know what? Normally I'd take the bow because that will trigger this one. In fact, wait, I have an item that... Okay, I'm taking this. I just realized I had the item that halves its cooldown. I was going to take the other one as like a flex, so oh yeah, I'm not going to take damage 3 times during this. But no, I just realized I just had the... Oh, there is dialogue. I can speak clearly now. The other voices within the spell have quieted. Finally, I can reach him. Surely he'll be able to hear me now. Dearest Moon, my faded friend. I have traveled long and far, overcome hardship after hardship. I have been hailed as a survivor, a heroine, whatever you want to call it. And now, Queen of the Kingdom you so dearly treasured. In my travels, I have accomplished so much, but always alone. In my efforts to succeed, I have found myself above those who I once stood beside. My accomplishments stacked beneath my feet, until I could no longer truly hear those below. No friends to laugh with, no others to confide in. Only you still hang above my head. I've been terribly, terribly lonely. There was a bit of dialogue in another thing where there's like a real horror thing going on, and it's like rabbits die when they're alone, and poor Shira over here is just all lonely. She's atop everything. No one's able to stand with her, and there's only one thing above her now. I've heard tales of your love, the one whom you founded this kingdom with. The moon himself, coming to the earth to speak with a lonely rabbit. The story is filled with comfort on those cold nights alone. I would often look up to your pale, distant light, imagine myself receiving such love. And I've worked hard for this opportunity to ask you. Would you take me as your bride? A small, lonely rabbit like me? Would you marry me? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Little one, long have I looked over the earth. My shine has touched every face. I have given each whatever comfort I can, to light their darkest nights with my glow. Such is the duty of the stars. This is the fate I have chosen. I'm certain I've seen your face many times before, little one, as I have seen all faces. However, I know you not. But I am queen. I am a world-renowned hero. Everyone knows. Everyone knows who I am. I do not, little one. I cannot accept your proposal. It is too late at night for small rabbits. But it's too late at night for a small rabbit such as thee to be awake. Fall into slumber, and awake with new spirits in the morn. Forget this ambition, and find love amongst thine own. I cannot. I've tried so hard. Hello. I will not accept this. I will show you. I will show everyone. The birds, the wolves, the dragons, the rabbits, and even the stars above, that I am worthy of their love. And you're like the easiest boss in the entire game. Oops. I moved too quickly. Oh, that's hilarious. It'd actually be interesting playing Shira a bit as like an actual character, because she's basically a weapon master. So she'd probably be able to like change her build on the fly by swapping to different weapons. Ooh, that was close. Okay, let's get that going. Three, two, one. Done. I just realized I almost beat her before that attack even went off. Hey, so it does, in fact, end. Hey, alright. What have I been doing? I remember feeling alone. I remember wandering into the city and I heard voices. Innumerable lonely voices. A city of those who have forgotten friendship, welcoming me to their collective solitude. Urging me to find my worth as their leader. A distant friend who isn't a friend. But what I hear is different now. You came for me? You came to save me? Not the queen, not the hero, but me? Thank you. Is that how the game ends? What about the creepy horror bunny? A bittersweet end. Forget this ambition, free Shira from the spell. Well, that seems to be the end of the story. I don't think there's anything else, like, story-wise. I can check. Let's see here. Oh! Oh no, it's just credits. Alright. Something different. Something seems different tonight. Tower did not appear, and the spell is quiet. Badman Steel, a raiding roguelike. I guess it is kind of nice to get out here once in a while. Although, I'm not sure the music was to my taste. I'm not sure about whether it's to your taste. It's about the experience. I think the sets were really good. The one with the ring everyone was watching was okay, but the duet sang after her was something else. Yeah, they were definitely my favorite. I've never heard anything quite like their songs. I'm sorry for being so distant lately. In the moment, it all seemed so important to me. But now that I'm out here, it's quite the difference. Between that cramped library and the open lake. Where to next? The outskirts? Oh, I know the perfect spot! Right. Shall we? Of course. Art and programming designed by Mino Dev. Now this is what it's all about. The after party. The friends and making music. Cheers! Cheers. So they're saying that Abby, the like basically the idol of all of them, was not as good as the two singing the duet. That's funny. Good thing we finally managed to shake the crowd. How long has it been since we hung out on the shore like this? Too long, too long. That's the thing about creative pursuits. It's too easy to neglect your social life. Yeah, I gotta kick back every once in a while. What's the matter, Abby? Got something in your eye? It's nothing. Just happy to be here. So, this is where you used to hide out at? It's a pretty secluded spot for sleeping, isn't it? None of you ever found me down here. Tunnels are vast and empty, but very warm. Asher is already feeling very sleepy. Is it really okay for you to let us come here? You know, if it's your secret spot for being alone, it's okay, don't worry about it. If you guys start bothering me again, I know a number of ways to disappear for a night. Asher is also good at disappearing, maybe not for a whole night though. So... Tasha made a joke and Marin laughed. Tasha really is friends. Yeah, Tasha really is friends. Tasha is no longer lone wolf. You're a bit late on that one. Anyway. I'm about ready for a puppy nap. I'll be going on ahead. Lead on. I'll be right behind you. All these people who I saw Frog. This is an interesting combination. Oh hey, it's the mouse from before! You said you wanted to meet? I just wanted to talk about magic with you two again, if you'd like. Even with me. When I saw the dragons fall to Shira, I was happy about it. I thought everything would be perfect if we mice were in charge. I don't know exactly when, but at some point, I started being the kind of creature that I used to hate. You shouldn't be apologizing. We dragons got too tied up in our positions as rulers. It came to mean everything to us. Losing that power really showed us how empty we all were. I think we're still trying to figure out what we really are. Oh, that's so cute. A blossoming friendship. You guys should totally hug it out. Maybe I completely misread that. Oops. Oh! They still ended up hugging it out. Dragons, what do you want now? Have some respect. You stand in the presence of... none of that, please. It's just finally. Eh? What are your names? I'm Varo. My name is Maddie. It's nice to meet you, Maddie. Is this some kind of trick to ambush us? What are you trying to do? I just... wanted to get to know you. I hope that's okay. Sure, I guess that's fine. You're so shiny and pretty. It's a really good look, like a heroine. Yeah, I cannot say that word for some reason. Like a hero from a fairy tale. Thank you. I suppose you look the part of the princess as well. Very elegant and majestic. Thank you. Cat. Oh hey, you came all the way up here. I see that you got through. The spell is still active, but its effects have been greatly weakened. In time, I'm sure it will dissipate completely. Though, if you're truly without anything to do, I guess hitting what remains of it out of everyone is an option. I wanted to thank you. I suppose I dragged you into all of this. At any time, you could have left the city to its own devices. But you didn't. Thank you for helping. It's weird. Watching the city fall under the spell's grasp, I couldn't help but feel a sense of personal responsibility. It's nothing. It's not like the spell was my doing, or... Never mind. I wonder why you and I were able to resist it. Perhaps there's something special about us that made us immune. I guess it's no matter now. If you want to keep fighting, I'll keep finding things to sell you. Best of luck out there. So... One thing I do know about the DLC is that Tasha is the shopkeeper. What happened to this cat? Perhaps she's fallen under the spell. Thanks for playing. Alright. If you enjoyed watching and you want to see more for whatever yeah, why do I flub words so much? Be sure to let me know in the comments and, you know, do all the YouTube things. I'm definitely going to play the DLC when it comes out, because it just looks fun. The new bunnies look adorable, and the bosses, it's gonna be kind of fun learning new bosses, I think. Because I've definitely gotten a bit too used to the normal difficulty, and hard is, like, it used to be possible for me, but now I can't play hard at all anymore for some reason. I don't know what was going on. But, yeah. If... Hopefully I get to continue enjoying this game. Until next time. Bye!